This is Common Sense. I'm William Ferguson. And today I've been listening to the hoopla and the poopla about the Democrats and trying to get somewhat of a budget pass so that the Washington, D.C. wouldn't shut down. The government wouldn't shut down. And Schumer and all the rest of them, every last Democrat in D.C., you are vile, infantile, childish, bullying, not thinking about the public. Okay, yeah, there is DACA. Okay, DACA doesn't run out until, I think, March 5th. So, what's the big deal about getting your way? What is it? Are there drug running little backdoor things going on here? Kickbacks from the cartels? What's going on? Oh, well, we all know about Obama Claus. He gave away everything. I'll give you this if you vote for me. Is that what it is? You're so unsure of your own selves that the only way you think you can get by is to give away stuff? Here, come on in. You take everybody. Anybody, terrorist, semi-terrorist, just plain terrorize the place. Tear it up, who cares? As long as you vote for me, you can stay. That's what the Democrats are saying. Basically, we've got to get this DACA thing going. We have to have illegal immigrants. We have to have them. But why? Why? Seriously. Are you that lacking of self-confidence that you think you have to give away things? You can't just give away things without consequences. Obama showed that clearly in his reign as the person filling the space in the White House. I ain't calling him the president. I have no absolute respect for that man whatsoever, because he tried to destroy the United States. He tried to globalize. We're not a global country. We are an independent country, the United States of America. And it makes me sick the way the Democrats are behaving anymore. I don't remember John F. Kennedy, but I have seen and researched and looked at his reign as the President of the United States, and he was a Democrat that was for the people. In fact, he said, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Obama turned that completely around. He said, oh, forget the country. We'll give you everything you want. We'll give you a phone. We'll give you everything you want. And the country went broke. Plain and simple. Then they scream about, oh, if you take away Obamacare, there's going to be millions of Americans that aren't going to have health insurance. Well, yeah, because they don't need it. I wasn't seeing a doctor until after I was 45. 45. I didn't need it. I was healthy. And you can't... Why are you forcing or wanting to force young people who are completely healthy, that have good everything going on for them, to have health insurance when they don't need it? That is so foolish. Of course, that's the way the Democrats think. You've got to have it because you've got to have it. No, you don't. All you're doing is pumping money into the government. And what happens to that money anyway? Where did it go? Into hospitals? To help pay for the people that don't have insurance? Or did it go into the pockets of the politicians, taking kickbacks from these special interest groups? And that's another thing that really gets me going, is these damn special interest groups. Hey, look, if you can get the people to buy there's climate change, we'll kick some money over to you. Huh? Yeah? No. Climate change is a myth. It's non-existent. Okay? Now, the way that you can sell climate change is the fact that the society in the United States has become accustomed to air conditioning. Okay? Now, in the summertime, you live in air conditioning. Your house is air conditioned, your car is air conditioned, where you work is air conditioned. So you become accustomed to being air conditioned. Cool. And then when you go outside, you think, wow, it's hotter than it used to be. Well, no, it wasn't. Because it's the same temperature as it used to be. You're just used to the air conditioning. And that's the only way you can sell that. But you can't sell it to me, because I know the truth about it. Okay? I've done research. I've listened. I've watched. I've observed. There is no climate change, except for the seasons. Sure, the seasons, they change. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Change. But not a global, oh, the earth is going to fry like an egg in a hot pan. No. But special interest groups, they want to push that. They want money for research. And they can take that money and kick some back to the politicians that voted to have the research for a myth. Nothing. Okay? And there's too much of that going on. And right now the Democrats are just whining and acting infantile and childish and mean-spirited. And we have to have these sanctuary cities, or I don't know what's going to happen if we don't have sanctuary cities, to be honest, what these people think. Because they're flat blasted out of their minds. They are. Sanctuary cities anymore are nothing but saying, hey, you know what, if you want to come over, come on over. We got plenty of people in the city. And if you want to go ahead and kill people, there's plenty here. Go ahead and, kill away. These mayors and governors, they can't comprehend common sense. Common sense says you open the borders, you're going to get bad people in. And bad people are going to do bad things. Wow. Really? Yes, really. It happens that way. And this ban on the Muslim countries, I don't blame them at all for doing it. Because the Taliban, the Al-Qaeda, there are all kind of groups that are terrorists over in these countries. Why let the terrorists in? It's the Democrats saying, we will give to you, vote for us, we will give to you. And the thing that I would really like to see is every last Democrat that is unable to cooperate with what's going on with the Republicans in D.C., with the President of the United States and the Vice President. If they're not willing to cooperate, get them out. Get them out. And that's something else I don't understand. How can people vote for people like Pelosi and Waters and Schumer and Schiff and all the rest of them? These people are ignorant. Okay? They're not about the people. They aren't. Because if they're going to be behaving the way they are now, about the shutting down of the government, they don't care about the people. The only thing they care about is themselves. That's all. Do you really think that the majority of the population wants the government to shut down? over something that's not even on the agenda yet? DACA doesn't end until March 5th. Why are they throwing this little hissy fit temper tantrum fit for a 3-year-old when they don't have to? I believe that they are afraid that the things that President Trump are doing that are positive, that are getting this country back to where it should be, they're afraid of that. They're afraid they're going to lose their seats, which I really hope they do, because all they're doing is blocking everything good that the president and the Republican Party are trying to get done. That's all they're doing. And they're lying. They are lying straight-faced to the people. Oh, no, people are going to die if you do that. No, they're not. And yet, the mainstream media, the fake news, they push this garbage. They're as stupid as rocks if they really believe that the Democrats are speaking truth. They're not. They are speaking, look at me, vote for me. Now, if the Democrats were functioning as social servants, working for the people, not for themselves, then I can see keeping Democrats in the office. But they're not. They are nothing, absolutely nothing, like John F. Kennedy was. Because John F. Kennedy was for the people. And ever since he was assassinated, the Democrat Party has gone downhill. They have. Barack Obama was the worst president ever. I don't even consider him the president. He was nothing but trash taking up space in the White House. Him and his, whatever that thing is, Mike or Michelle or Michael or whatever you want to call it. The Democrats got to pull it out. All right? Look around and see what is really going on. Seek the truth. I've been rambling, but I had to get it off my chest because it's really making me sick. And the memo, I want to know what is in that memo that is being viewed in a locked, secure place that the Democrats absolutely do not want to look at. Because I got a feeling that Obama's people that are still lingering in D.C., I got a feeling that there is some bad stuff in that memo. And I got a feeling a lot of people are going to be in big trouble and do some years in prison. Fire, like Sean Hannity said, fire them, investigate them, and throw them in prison. Do it. That's what should be going on with that. And what should be going on in Washington, D.C. right now? They should have passed whatever bill they're trying to pass to get the economy and to keep Washington open and just to keep going forward. Moving forward is part of life. When you stagnate or start going backwards, then you're making nothing. You're less than nothing. So forward. Please. Please pray for the leadership of this country. And pray for those who have lost loved ones. I know what it's like. And please, help the president. Don't be against him. He is a good man doing good things for this great country. All right? Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.